I think creation itself is difficult, but it's not that difficult compared to creating the story, the characters, and the world of internet, because everything is abstract.
Yeah, it was difficult. First, when the director told me that this movie is going to be set in the internet, my reaction was, that's a great idea, but how are we going to do this?
Right, yeah.
So Disney has basically always starts from research. So that's a trick to create something. You just try to learn as much as possible about it. So we did a research trip into an internet hub in downtown Los Angeles, which was really interesting. And then you just try to learn as much as possible about the subject, and then you find these little nuggets that you can put into the movie and make a smart environment.
Internet world is that we can see it.
Right.
I mean, it's
abstract.
Right, exactly. For example, another of your projects, Zootopia, you can learn from the animal lifestyle, so you can create a world of Zootopia. But this one, I mean, we cannot, there's no such little person we can see or we can learn from in the internet world. So how do you come up originally with the idea?
We started with the first movie, where we have the arcade cabinets and then the world inside.
Big fan of the first movie.
Yeah, so we're trying to figure out how can we expand that world. And actually the director, Rich Moore and Phil Johnson, had this idea right after the first movie that they wanted to do this. Basically said, we have the whole world if we just connect the internet to the arcade. And then there's so many possibilities. So basically we had to create the internet, and then we had to create all the website worlds inside the internet buildings. So it felt like it was many movies in one.
Right, yeah. It feels like the Steven Spielberg's film. A lot of internet aspect, a lot of icons, websites, and stuff like that. How do you make it visualize?
Well, you just think about, first you look at the website online and see, is there anything special about the way they display their website? And then you just think about, what does it do? Like, what would, for example, in YouTube you watch videos, so what would that be in the real world? It would be a multiplex cinema. Or what eBay, you bid on items, what in the real world, it would be an auction house. And so you just try to translate what the website does into the real world.
My personal favorite is the cookie one. Yeah, that was really cute. I mean,
to have great cookies.
Yeah, you have great cookies. Well, first of all, when I first heard that, I didn't get it. But then second thought, I was like, oh, wow, that's cute. That's really
I think there's so
impressive.
many, yeah, we had so many chances to put little gags about the internet everywhere in the movie. And my plan, same with Zootopia, is to load the movie up with things that you might not discover the first time. But because I have a daughter and she watches films 100 times, and so I have to see them 100 times. And so I appreciate it if somebody thought of me and put little things in there that I can discover like after seeing it for many times.
It must be a teamwork, and the brainstorming process might have a lot of arguments or disagreements and stuff like that. Can you walk us through?
Well, there's of course the directors with the vision, but Disney is very collaborative. So when they come up with a story, there's a lot of feedback. They make a storyboard reel that we watch all in the cinema, and then everybody in the studio, all 800 or so people, give feedback to the directors.
800 people?
Something like that. But they all work on different movies. So, but they still all give their feedback, and when you see certain things to accumulate, then you know that that might be something you might change. And then all the directors of the other movies also give feedback. It's called the Story Trust, and that's a really smart way to make the story better. And in Disney, the story is the most important thing. Well,
that's really interesting. Like, you have all the different directors from different films to brainstorm for one movie. Is that why we saw a lot of Easter egg in different movies? I mean, that's a tradition for Disney, right? A lot of Easter egg.
Yes, and in this movie, we went beyond anything.
Wow.
Like, because, I mean, this is actually, I'll do that for fun. So there's a lot of Easter eggs in there. There's a scene in eBay where if you look in the background, you can see that they're selling Rapunzel's pan that she hit the Flynn with. And you can see a little unicorn that was in Tangled. And so there's a lot of little Easter eggs like that of other Disney movies in there. And then there's a lot of gags of the internet also in there.
Wow.
My favorite is a little, it's a meta Easter egg. There's a calendar that I put in Zootopia in the police office that has a picture from San Francisco in it, and you just see it in the background. And I took the same color and put it into this movie, so it's an Easter egg of Zootopia of Big Hero 6.
Look for that.
Yeah.
大家记得在画面里面找。Wow, that's interesting. So, how many Easter eggs in this film? Can you give us a number?
We went through the whole movie and looked for everything we hid there, and it probably is, it's definitely more than 100. Yes.
Wow. There is a myth about the Easter egg, like certain numbers or certain icon or a certain image appears in every single Disney movies. Is that true?
Well, there's it's just for fun. It's just to entertain ourselves because we have to look at those scenes so many times that we kind of want to put fun stuff in there. We don't do it on purpose that it's have to be in every single movie, but it's similar people, so we tend to do little Easter eggs from one movie to another.
Right.
I also like to get the name of my daughter into the movie. So,
so can we see it here?
Definitely. There's a few places. You can see it. She ordered something on eBay.
That's cute. That's really cute.
It's a lot of fun.
Hey, kid! Wake up!
Ralph, what is wrong with you?
Start churning butter and put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off!
Ralph, what is it you're trying to say?
We're going to the internet.
What?
Make it, do it, make sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the internet!
Whoa! Cool! Wow! Look at all this stuff!
This is the most beautiful miracle I've ever seen. Hi. Whoa, ladies, I'm a princess too.
What kind of a princess are you?
Do you have magic hair?
No.
Magic hands?
No.
Do animals talk to you?
No.
Were you poisoned?
No.
Cursed?
No.
Kidnapped or enslaved?
No. Are you guys okay? Should I call the police?
Do people assume all your problems got solved because a big, strong man showed up?
Yes. What is up with that?
She is a princess.
Ralph breaks the internet.
Shouldn't it be Ralph Wrecks the Internet?
Yeah, since he is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, but break the internet, it's like a thing.
Right, it's just Wreck the Internet kind of sounds better, doesn't it?
You're not wrong.